Hey everyone, this is Michelle with Foxy Chick Designs and Magnolia Design Company. Just coming on here a lot earlier than what I normally do on a Tuesday, but I got a snow day. So I am coming to you guys a little bit earlier. I kind of told you to watch for that. Just waiting for a few people to hop on. I'm going to get this video sprinkled a few places and get it into my couple of my groups, and then we are going to get started. I know I'm a minute or so early. Yeah, come on. Alright, here we go. As you come in, if you will say hello, so I know that you're here and I can welcome you. Hey, Lindy. Hey, Mary, welcome. Hello, hello. Let's see here. As you're coming in, if you will sprinkle the video, I would appreciate it very much. All right, we have a few people hopping on. All right. I am also going to put the link to my website. And my Etsy shop. All right, so we have those things. Hey, Sandy, are you enjoying your day at home? I know I am. Or did you have to work at the clinic today? All right, well, we have a few people here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. First things first, if this is your first time catching me live and you've never watched a Foxy Chick Design video before, if you will comment with a number 1. If you have caught me before and you have seen my face, if you would comment with a number 2. If you are a Magnolia Design Company creator, if you are a fellow creator like me, if you will comment with a number 3. That just gives me a way of knowing who's watching and how they're watching. No, you're home all day. Oh, good. I'm glad you get to be home all day. I am glad for that. So I'm coming early today just because we got a snow day, and this way I can craft with you guys early and I don't have to so much worry about the time. Usually I am rushing through my Tuesday tutorial sometimes. And I don't like to do that. I don't like to have to rush through, you know, a craft or a project. But I just thought I would come a little bit earlier for some of those that don't get to normally catch me live because they're working in the evenings. So just thought I would hop on here and enjoy crafting with you guys for a little bit today on this blistery snowy day. It was kind of funny this morning watching my husband try to get out of our driveway. He did not end up getting out very far. Sorry, I needed a drink. But that was kind of interesting. And he was back home real quick. So anyway, so we're all kind of home here and just kind of enjoying having a day at home. I've gotten so much done today, so I'm so excited about that. So for the project today, we are going to transition to some St. Patrick's Day fun stuff. I went to the Dollar Tree the other day and found a whole bunch of spring and Easter stuff. I cannot wait to create with you guys, you know, once St. Patrick's Day is done. I'm only going to do a couple St. Patrick's Day projects. I've done one already. I'm probably going to do one, well, I'm going to do one today. I might do another one Thursday, and then that's probably going to be it. That is probably going to be all that I'm going to do for St. Patrick's Day. And then we are going to get into some spring and Easter fun stuff. So the project that we're going to do today is I got this cute little pot of gold from the Dollar Tree. On one side it does say Lucky, and I was trying to get this off and I heated it really well to try to get underneath, and I had a hard time, so I just decided I wasn't going to use that side because I was going to try to paint the word Lucky and put it back on, but didn't work. So we're just going to use the back side of this, and then we are going to use some Mod Podge, and we're also going, I have these really cool like shiny dot napkins that I'm going to put on top here for part of the like pot of gold, like the gold part. We are going to be using our Buffalo Plaid stencil from Magnolia Design Company on the bottom of the pot. I'm going to do a black and white buffalo checked pot. So I'm going to be using some of the Waverly chalk ink on the bottom, which would actually be like the kettle part of it. Then I am going to use some of our shimmer gold from Magnolia Design Company. I'm going to add some water to it and use it as a watercolor at the top here where the gold pieces are going to be. Then we're going to be using some bright white chalk paste from Magnolia Design Company to make the buffalo check. And then I've got about a handful of these little fake coins that you can get from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put those up on top as well. Then I just grabbed a couple paintbrushes, and then I have some Scrabble tiles here that we are going to put on this pot, and it's going to say Luck of the Irish. And I'm kind of fond of Irish and St. Patrick's Day and things like that. My husband is Irish, and so it kind of makes it fun. And I might, you know, I don't think I have any green ribbon, so I was thinking about maybe putting a bow on here, but I don't think we're going to do that because I do not have a bow to be able to do. I don't have any green ribbon to be able to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and flip you guys down so that we can get started and start with the painting and all of this so that we can get this dry. And I'm going to make sure that when I do paint, I get it absolutely dry and not make the mistake that I made last night. Yeah, that was quite funny. So I'm going to go ahead and flip you guys down. There you go, so that you can see I'm just adjusting my camera a little bit. Sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy. Trying not to. There we go. All right. So here's our little pot and top. I'm going to go ahead and open. I'm going to paint the black part first. You know, I keep leaving these things on here, and I'm really wishing that I wouldn't do that. Because every time I do, it makes a mess. So we're just going to take this off and throw this away. Hello. It's going live. Alright, so I'm going to grab my little 1-inch brush, and we're going to just get this little pot all nice and painted up.
We're doing the package that one?
Uh-huh. Trying to get in real close up here to the top without getting a whole lot. Hey Sandy, welcome. So did anybody else get, I know the East Coast is getting some ice, and I know there were a couple people on from Texas last night, and they had gotten some snow. What is the weather like where you guys are at? It's still cold here, but it has finally stopped snowing. It started snowing sometime Sunday night, and it didn't stop until probably about 10 o'clock this morning. Alright, so now we're just about done with painting up this little pot, which I just got a ton of black paint on my hands. But then again, I am not a clean crafter at all. I am very much a messy crafter. It's 14 here and about 6 inches of snow. Okay, Kentucky got lots of ice and Missy is out of power. Oh, that's awful. That's one thing I'm glad that did not happen to us, is we still have our power. I'm very glad for that. Okay. So now we have our little black pot. A little black kettle, I guess you would call it. So I'm going to go ahead and, let's see. Yep. See. Well, we're just going to grab a hold of this. And I want to give it a good dry. Try to get it all dried up. And see if I need another coat of the black paint. We're going to move my stencil out of the way here because I did not want to melt my stencil. That would not be cool. Hey, Miss Karen, welcome. How are you, my friend? I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well. Okay. I think we've got this all nice and dry, and it looks like it's pretty well covered, so I'm going to go ahead and just put the one coat down. I'm going to move the rest of my paint brushes out of the way here. I am going to grab a wipe to clean up my hands and to clean up the back of my table, or my little space here. Not totally really caring about my hands a ton, but I got some drops of the black paint, and I don't want to get it on my stencil or anything like that. So we're gonna just pick this little guy up here, and we're gonna kind of just get that down and wiped up. I'm not real concerned about how it looks on the back here, but like I said, I do want to clean up my desk here a little bit because I do not want any of the black paint to get on my stencil or any of the other pieces to this project. Alright. Alright. So we're just going to clean up this little bit here, and then we're going to move on. Finally, Magnolia Design Company is coming out with a self-healing mat that I'm hoping to get here in the near future, and that'll be a whole lot easier to clean up than my table. Okay, so now we're going to move on, and I'm going to just shove that in the back, throw that there, throw my paintbrush on top. Alright, so now I'm going to take some of our shimmer yellow, shimmer gold. You know what? I'm not going to keep all these little crazy things. I'm going to grab one of my little stir sticks here and give this a really good stir. And it's quite runny, so I'm kind of liking that a little bit because I won't have to put a whole lot of paint in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab one of my little foam brushes. Hey, Miss Cynthia, welcome. And I'm gonna dip it in here, and I'm just gonna kind of brush this on. It's not quite as thin as what I would like it to be, but that is okay. Yes, you can use our chalk paste and paint with them. Usually I water it down quite a bit so that it kind of is more smooth, but in today's case I'm not real. I got it just about where I wanted it. And there is the top part of our gold. Okay. And so I'm gonna sit my other little brush aside, take care of my little stir stick, and I'm gonna go ahead and close the lid on this. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and use my heat tool again and make sure that the chalk paste up here is all nice and dry. Woo. Just about dry here. You know what? I was going to use the napkin and use some of the Mod Podge. I'm not so sure I'm going to do that now, because now that I've painted this, I think just putting these guys on there, I think is going to work just fine. So I don't think we're going to use the Mod Podge part of this project for today. I think I'm gonna like it without it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to grab our handy dandy little, hey Linda, welcome. How are you? I saw you got engaged. Congratulations. So happy for you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to flip this down, and I'm going to try, you know what, actually, I'm going to go right along this edge. I'm going to make sure that this is all smoothed down. This stencil has been well loved, so there will probably be some bleeding underneath, which is okay for me. I don't mind that at all. But I want to try to get smoothed down as much as I can. I want to make sure that there are no air bubbles in my silk screened areas. All right, so now we're gonna go. Hey Kelly, welcome. Thanks for hopping in. All right. Hey Linda, welcome. Welcome, guys. So I'm just going in with my stir stick, giving my white chalk paste a good stir. I like my chalk paste to be like frosting out of a can or yogurt. Both are good consistencies to have. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to smooth some of this white across. And yes, I'm using a lot, but that's okay because I can squeegee this back up and put it back in my jar for another use. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to be very close up here at the top. And I'm just going to get in real close up here. And I'm going to work from the top down. And I usually start from the top down. And because the stencil is not quite as sticky anymore, I'm only going to go in one direction. So I'm only going to go from the top to the bottom. Because that way, if there are any bubbles, which I'm already seeing there are, I should be able to work them out without making it bleed very much. And I'm going to try to only go over it one time so that it doesn't bleed. I'm trying to be very careful, and I mean a lot of that can get squeegeed off. I'm going to get over here on this little handle. Alright, so now I'm going to just go back in and I'm going to squeegee up all this excess. I'm going to put it back into my container for another use at another time. That is the nice thing about this chalk paste. Okay, I think we're good. So let's peel and reveal this and see how it turned out. So I am going to work from the side here, and I'm going to just go straight across. Ooh, there we had a little smudge. Yeah, we had a little smudge there, but that'd be real easy to take a Q-tip and go back in and go over. But I kind of like it. I'm not a perfectionist when I craft, so I don't mind when there's little glitches like this. I think it gives it character, and I think it looks cute. So I'm just going in with my heat tool. And I'm going to make sure all of this is dry. What do you guys think? Do you like? And now I'm just getting this all dried up, making sure that it is all dry before we start putting down our other pieces, our Scrabble letters and our little gold pieces. Okay, so I'm going to let this come back down to room temperature, and while that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and close up my white chalk paste. So I'm just squeegeeing off the excess onto my into my jar. And I'm just putting the lid right back on it and setting that off to the side. Whoop. So I'm just making sure that all of this, I think this is gonna look adorable. I think so, I think so. All right, so we're gonna start first with the little gold pieces. And I sort of had them kind of figured out here a little bit. Just kind of randomly putting these down. Just like so. Wasn't trying to cover it at all. But I want to leave the little openings there for my hanger. But I think I'm going to pretty much kind of arrange them kind of like this. And like I said, no real rhyme or reason, you know, to the way that they're, you know, being put on. So we're going to get those glued down, and then we're going to start working on our Scrabble letters. So I'm just taking some hot glue and putting it on the back of these little fake coins. I also wanted to let you guys know, while I'm gluing these down, that we launched some new stencils on my website, and we also have a new Get Started kit. And our Get Started kit is only $69, and it has over $240 worth of products. So if you are interested in, you know, either learning more about Magnolia Design Company, or you're just a crafter and you would like to take advantage of a really good discount. Is that from the Dollar Tree, and did it have Lucky on it? Linda, yes it did. The other side has Lucky on it, and I did get it from the Dollar Tree, yes. I'm just using the back side of it. Even if you're just a crafter and you just want to use the creator discount, there is no monthly minimums that you have to make to be able to be a creator. There's not no monthly quotas, no quarterly quotas, and you can just enjoy crafting using the creator discount. If you're interested in, you know, either learning more about Magnolia Design Company or getting your hands on one of the Get Started kits for $69, if you will just comment information in the comments, I can reach out to you and answer any questions that you may have. If you're wanting to build a business, it's a great way to do it by crafting. If you just, like I said, if you just are a crafter and you want to, you know, just be able to get your supplies at a really awesome discount, you can do that as well. Alright, so I think all of our little coins are on here. See, Linda, nope, there was one that wasn't. See, Linda, it did say Lucky on the back, but I chose to flip it over and use the other side. So, alright, so now we're just going to get this guy down. Alright, so now we do have all of our coins glued down. And I just put them randomly. I wasn't trying to cover this at all or anything like that. I just wanted to put them down so it kind of gave it some dimension, you know, on the coins. And then I have these Scrabble letters. And we're just going to lay these out, and then I want to see how I want to put them. Not quite sure yet. So it's going to say Luck of the Irish. All right. So there we go. So now let's see. How do I want to lay this out? So I think I'm going to go Luck of the Irish. What do you guys think? Thank you. I thought it would just be fun to do a plaid pot. What do you guys think of the layout of the Luck of the Irish? Do you like it like that, or should I maybe stack it? What do you guys think? Because I could do it like this. Ooh, I kind of like that better. What do you guys think? I kind of think I like that better. I'd move of the closer together. I'd move of the closer together. Okay, so you liked it when they were on the other sides, just closer together. I kind of like this. I might move this down a little bit. You know what? I think I'm going to do it like this. I'm kind of really liking it kind of stacked like this. So, grabbing a drink. What are you guys drinking right now? I am drinking some flavored water. All right. So, this is how I'm going to do this. So, I'm going to just put a little dab of glue. Trying not to burn my fingers. And trying not to misspell words either. Grape Gatorade. Ooh. Okay. So we've got Luck down. So now I'm just going to take the O. And the F. We're going to push that on there, make sure it gets glued down. Just going to finish getting these letters on, and then I'm going to use some jute twine to create a hanger. So what has everybody got planned for the rest of the day? I know I'm going to work around my house and get some things done. And then I have a creators meeting later tonight. I. We got 2 more letters and then a hanger, and then this project is going to be done. And I'm really, really liking this. I am loving how this turned out. Alright. So now all of our letters are all nice and glued. Just making sure that they're all pressed down. Oh, how cute. I like that. So now I'm just going to grab just a little bit of jute that you can get at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to put... There we go. Well, maybe. There we go. So I'm going to just pull this in, and I'm going to put a nice big knot on the end here. Make sure it won't pull through. Yep. And then I'm going to take this side and do the same thing. I'm going to pull this through, tie a nice big knot, make it a little farmhousey and whimsical, like I did with the buffalo plaid. Alright. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to snip off some of these ends. There we go. And there is our cute little handy dandy project. So I'm going to move you guys back up here to me so that you can see it from up here. And here is our big reveal. So there is our cute little Luck of the Irish pot of gold for St. Patrick's Day. I think this turned out super, super cute. I love the way that turned out. Luck of the Irish. So anyway, that is our project for today. I will be back again on Thursday with another fun DIY project using some Magnolia Design Company products. Like I said before, if you have any questions about any of the products that I used today, if you will comment products in the comments, and I will be very happy to reach out to you and get you hooked up with some of these supplies if that's what you're looking for. If you are interested in learning more about Magnolia Design Company and the amazing opportunity to earn some money while crafting, or even just being able to craft with an amazing discount, if you will comment information in the comments, then I will get right back to you. Thank you again so much for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.